everybody. I just wanted to chime in for a minute. The video that I posted the other day about hours of service, a question came up, and I just figured I would address it to everybody in case maybe you maybe thought the same thing. So the question was, why didn't I run my clock out on the first day? You know, I had a lot of hours left on my clock. Well, because I was at home, okay, on home time, I had an appointment for. It was for 4 p.m. So I think I started my clock that day around 2. So, and then I was taking that load from Pittsburgh, which is where I live, Pittsburgh, PA. And I was taking it to Youngstown, Ohio, which isn't very far. It's probably an hour and 20 minute, hour and a half, something like that. And that appointment was for 10 a.m. the next morning. Now, usually, if I have a lot of time on my clock, I'll head to the place, you know, where I'm going to be delivering, and I will see if I can get the load delivered earlier, or I'll call them on the phone and see if I can get it delivered earlier, because sometimes you can deliver things early and other times you can't because they're really busy and they have to make appointments for trucks. Like, let's say they allot an hour or maybe 2 hours for it to unload a truck. So they have to squeeze you in. Sometimes places take you early, sometimes they don't. But because the place in Youngstown closed at like 4 p.m., I couldn't reach anybody. So I had to go by what my appointment said on my dispatch, which was 10 a.m. And that's when I delivered my load. So in this video today, we're going to talk about dispatches. Okay, everything about dispatches. I'm going to show you my dispatch for tomorrow and the next day. So maybe it might help it might help you to understand a little bit if you actually see the dispatch, and we'll just talk about that. Okay? All right. Okay. So I picked up a load in Lancaster, Pennsylvania today. All right. And I'm headed to Litchfield, Michigan. I am heading to Litchfield, Michigan, and I'm doing a live unload, and it's an open window. And the see how it says 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.? That is an open window. And if it wasn't an open window, it would just say like 7 a.m. on both sides. You know what I mean? But so I have an open window from that time. And right now I'm 3 hours away. Exactly 3 hours away. And then I have a planned dispatch on here. So that's what you have to take in consideration. From Litchfield, Michigan, well, that's where I'll be departing from with the empty, to Hamilton. So I'll be leaving Litchfield, Michigan empty, because they will be unloading me there. And I have a preloaded trailer that I need to pick up at 8 p.m. Okay? So usually I've been to this place before. Usually they have the preloaded trailers done pretty early. So I'm probably going to go in the afternoon. Or I can call them in the morning and see when I think. So anytime you have a phone number on there and you can call someone, give them a call, you know, and see if you can talk to somebody from shipping or receiving or something like that. Because it definitely helps if you can pick it up early, or if there's anything, you got to check your notes, because other truck drivers from your company might leave a note about the company that you can pick things up early. But I know this place, so I'll probably just call to double check. But I'll be dropping an empty trailer there. I'll be going 17 miles down the road, and then I'm going to be hooking a preloaded trailer, and that's all for tomorrow, the 7th. And then I have a live unload. You see how this live unload is different? It's not an open window. You arrive at 9 a.m. and you depart at 9 a.m. That's how you know that is your appointment time, at 9 a.m. So I have never been to this place, this Gale Insulation. So I probably, let me look at that real quick. No, there's not a phone number on here. So what I would have to do in this case is Google this. Google that company, see if there's a phone number. See if I look in my notes here. See, somebody put one review. Let me see what that review says. Okay, it says very tight area, not sleeper friendly. Be prepared to sit for hours. They are slow unloading. Wonderful. So I may have a lot of time on my clock tomorrow, depending on if that other load is ready or not. But if I'm able to do everything fast, then I'll be able to go here and see if they can take me earlier. But I'll have to see in the morning. Okay? Okay, so I'll be taking you with me tomorrow so you can see what I'm doing. I'll probably touch base with you tomorrow when I pick up from the preloaded trailer at Nuff Insulation. And that's in Albion, Michigan. So after I pick up my preloaded, I'll touch base with you and we'll continue talking about the rest of dispatches. Okay. All right. Okay, stay tuned, okay? Don't go anywhere. I just wanted to say real quick, so I mean, sometimes it's worth it to get up early and, you know, try to get your load delivered early. But I honestly don't. I hate sitting. I don't know about you. I mean, I do like to sit once in a while. If I'm unloading, I can make my bed or grab something to eat or lift weights or something in the truck. But most of the time, people like to keep moving, you know, because they started me so late. You know, I didn't mind because I was at home. You know what I'm saying? I was already at home. And if I would have gone earlier, I did go a little early. It was like an hour. I got there at 3 and there was somebody in the dock. So, I mean, you just kind of gotta just use your best judgment and definitely make a phone call. And if you do have time on your clock, go there and see if they'll take you earlier. It can't hurt, especially if you're going to be near some place where you're already going to be parking. Okay. Like, I've been going to Planet Fitnesses, and some of the Planet Fitnesses are literally 5 minutes away from where I'm delivering. So it works out. It works out. So, but if there's a phone number, call. It can't hurt to call and ask. Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. I'm in a rest area right now on the 80 in Ohio. I did, because I know you probably are curious. I did 663 miles today total, and I am, where am I exactly? Broadview Heights, Ohio. I started out in Pittsburgh, went to Lancaster, and had a load that I picked up in Smithfield, PA. Then came here. So I think I had a good day. Though I didn't have any issues at all. No issues at all. It was like easy breezy. I had to do a live unload, and it was like my lucky day. He goes, "Hun, you can just drop it. There's 2 empties over there for you. Make it easier on us and you." I'm like, oh, wow. That's a first. So it worked out. I was there like a half hour, doing my thing, and was on my way, and then went into my other appointment between 2 and 5, and they took me right away. Was like there for maybe an hour and a half. It was good. It was an amazing day. See, I wish every day was that easy and nice and no traffic, but it's just not. You need to be realistic about things and be mentally prepared for anything to happen out here, because oh my God. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good night. Insulation in Albion, Michigan, and it is, let's see what time it is. It's 12:17, and I'm gonna see if my preloaded trailer is available. It said on the dispatch 8 last night. Remember, I told you 8, but I have a lot of time on my clock, so we're gonna see if it's available right now. Okay, so stand by. Okay, the trailer's not ready yet. Hold on a minute. The trailer's not ready yet. The trailer isn't ready, so I'm gonna put this in a dock. It's empty, and I'm gonna go under the trailer. He told me to go under until it is. He said he's gonna put it to the top of the list. See, I told you, like, they're good here. Like, they're good. Let me get this in the dock. Don't forget your hammer. I've forgotten this twice in my career here. So. Okay, so we're just gonna unhook and we're just gonna unhook and get out from underneath this empty because I put it in the dock, and now I'm gonna go hook up to my one they're gonna load. It's already in the dock. Okay. We're just gonna stand by until they come out and tell me it's finished. So just stand by. Okay, so there's a little detention button here. Hold on. That after an hour you'll get paid your detention time. Some companies are different. Some are 2 hours, some are 3 hours. But I'll just press that red button and then save, and it sends it. So let's go down here to this TT Gale installation. Okay, and it's in Hamilton, Ohio. So I have an appointment that needs to be delivered at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look it up. because there's no information about that in my notes, like no phone number or anything. So I want to find out what their times are. So I just Googled the name and the city and state. And I'm over here. And I'm trying to look at their times. They're open from 8 to 5 p.m. So I go over here now while I'm waiting and everything. I'm going to go ahead and put in my address to see how far I'm away. There. 201 miles. Okay.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Okay, it says I'm 4 hours and 23 minutes away. And I won't make that anyway. Because usually what I do is I go if I have time on my clock, I go to the place or call them and see if they can take my load earlier. And then I find so they already put another load on me for tomorrow. And I just want to show you. See, this is the load I'm on now. Then they put another load on me from Hamilton, Ohio to Centralia, Illinois. I'm going to a place called Berry Plastics in Indiana. It looks like I'm dropping. You can see they're dropping and hooking. So that'll be easy. The window is from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. So that's good. It should already be done tomorrow after I leave from the Gale Insulation. I'll be empty, heading there, dropping my empty at Berry Plastics, hooking, and then going to Centralia. And that's a drop the next day between 7 and 9. Now, just because they say drop the next day, if you have time on your clock and there's like an open window like that, just go and drop it early. Hi, so I ended up being here about 3 hours. See, I mean, that's kind of why, like, if I'm at a Planet Fitness, then I'm gonna go work out and take my time and not even rush to get anywhere. It just makes sense to me. That way I take care of myself first before I take care of another company. Me, I come first. Okay, so I hope you learned something. I'm going to cut the video here. I think you get the gist of it. Okay, so bye. Thanks for tagging along. Okay, have a good day. See you on the next one. Bye.